What's up? What's up? It's your girl Kiwi in the building. We got a hot show for you tonight. Tune in, tune in. We got our special guest, Miss Meek, in the house too. What's
Woo,
up,
woo, woo.
lady?
She's not a special guest. She's
Well,
Yes.
she's a host. She's a host
hostess.
from the mostest. What's going on, Miss
That's right.
Meek?
That's right, Miss Kiwi. Get it together. Get
Girl,
it
you know I gotta
together.
get it together, but it's all good. So, what you got
Yes.
going on tonight, honey?
Hey, this topic that we got going on tonight is what I got going on tonight. I can't wait to hear what everybody's opinion is about the hotness in the media right now and what is going on between Charles White and everybody. Not just one
Everybody.
person or two people, everybody.
He got a lot of enemies, a lot of enemies.
Yes, 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 yes. And I feel the reason why it is that we chose this topic because we want to hear what others, may feel or think about, even if you know about Mr. White, because he got a lot going on and it's impacting a lot of our hip hop mongols right now. He's coming for everybody. I mean, when I say coming for
Everybody.
everybody, he coming for everybody. Ain't nobody safe at this time.
No holds barred. That's what he feel. That's
That's
how he
right.
feel.
That's right. So, how you want to get us going tonight, Miss Kiwi?
Well, we're gonna show a couple of clippings on Mr. White, and then we want the callers to call in at 515-599-1687. That's 515-599-1687. Just your opinions, state how you feel or what you think about him, and what he got going on.
Yeah, and we chose this topic tonight because basically our vision is to bridge that gap between the youth and our elders, our seasoned folks. And how are we doing that, especially if it is that we're out here downing one another and not building each other up? So we want to hear what you have to say because we're going to stand true to what it is that we have to say and the opinions it is that we are expressing tonight.
And
So come on, Miss Kiwi, get us kicked off.
all right, and just like I said, these are just our opinions, and we just want to hear from you all to see what y'all think. We're gonna show y'all a couple clippings. Okay. Tell me what y'all think about what he talking about. Mr. Charles and White.
Which one's that? Uzi Vert.
Charleston White, we here, we back.
Back again, man.
Pop Hunter, Philly artist, going viral. Got the song Corvette, Corvette. Going crazy. It's on the charts right now. 2-3 weeks later, a week later after Uzi got on the record, paperwork came out. Uzi took down the record off his Instagram. He did another song with Tuzi. Tuzi took the song off Instagram. Gilly the Kid was dancing to the song on Instagram. He deleted the video off his Instagram page. It's like he's getting blackballed right now. You spoke out about it. Hold on. You spoke out about it, and I posted it on Say Cheese.
And it's home.
Everybody going in on you.
They didn't blackball Game when he child molested that 15, 16-year-old girl that he just got sued for. That nigga fucked a baby. And got sued and lost. They had evidence and showed that Game with the butterfly tattoo on his face that he molests children. He's a pedophile. And he walking around with his chest still stuck out, hollering, and everybody still love him. Right? So, let me keep going. Boy, when Kobe Bryant went up there in Denver to get that old knee fixed, and that old white girl took him on a tour, and he went up there and gave that white girl some of that nigga's torpedo without no rub on. I'm sorry, the young girl here, but listen, he give her that torpedo, and the boy didn't use protection. He got a wife at home. The girl holler rape. Boy raped a white gal in Denver. Boy, Kobe Bryant. Allegedly. Well, I've been alleged of many things and it ain't been proven, so fuck allegedly. Nigga, they calling me a rat and it ain't no proof. So we gonna say Kobe raped the white girl. Nigga, the white girl said he did it. White women don't lie on ball playing niggas. At least that's what they say, right? Allegedly. So we got Kobe, Tupac, Mike Tyson. Boy, ain't nobody, boy, y'all love the shit out of Mike Tyson 2 weeks ago. Mike Tyson raped. Went to jail for it. Woman went up there, knock on the door in the middle of the night. Tyson took it. That's what she said. She was a black gal. He ain't never apologized for it. Y'all ain't said nothing about them boys. So here it is. We can go on and on. Young Buck been caught with a tranny. Tranny come out and give us proof that the boy been with a tranny. Dwight Howard, another tranny come out. So y'all gonna tell me this little boy at 13 years old witnessed a murder that usually traumatizes adults, right? Even if an adult walk in and see a dead body, they don't even have to witness the murder. Just seeing a dead body would traumatize a killer, right? Killers have dreams. So you mean to tell me this 13-year-old kid witnessed his brother, right? From what I read, it was his brother, while his mom was there. So him and his mom witnessed this murder together. He's not a street kid. He wasn't raised in the streets. He don't know anything about standing on those street codes and principles. And I don't know many 13-year-old kids who was taught to do that. So you mean to tell me and my mother witnessed a murder at 13 years old and my mother take me down there and say what she saw and say, baby, you say what you saw and you niggas is telling this kid that he should have went against his mama? Is that what these niggas telling us, my nigga? That's how you know these niggas ain't been in the streets. That's why I hate these niggas. That's how you know these niggas ain't been in the streets. I ain't never heard this kid's song, Corvette, Corvette. I ain't even finna go listen to that bullshit. I don't even know who the little boy is. Don't know nothing about the little boy. My right hand to God, I ain't never heard a Uzi Vert song that I can say that's Uzi Vert. But I know he a sissified looking nigga that put fingernail polish on his motherfucking nails and wear dresses. How you gonna talk about something, nigga? Most you niggas, man, come on, homie. They ain't never witnessed no killing to say what they would or won't do. Whack 100 spoke on it. Whack 100 in Game is the best of friends, and Game is a known, proven pedophile child molester. So we go embrace the child molesters, right? And say, okay, that kid done something. How old is he now? About 20?
He's 19.
19, 20?
Yeah.
Okay. He ain't done nothing since he been an adult. It's a whole lot of niggas got booty with their boy cousin and they was boys. And somebody caught them getting booty and had to tell them boys don't get booty. For real, homie. It's some niggas used to get booty with their girl cousins when they were kids, hunching. When the grown folks left you unsupervised with no parental supervision, the kids go off and get booty. Niggas ain't get booty with their cousin grown, is it? I know some niggas here. They cousin stripping at the strip club and she one of the baddest strippers and they go try to get at her. I know some of her uncles try to go get at her. We ain't talking about that though, but we want to shame this kid for something he did with his mama. Man, I'm sick of these hip hop niggas. Get it a kid, Uzi Vert. I don't even know who Uzi Vert is. He ain't never shot no Uzi to call himself Uzi Vert. He ain't no Uzi tote nigga. He ain't the nigga known in the neighborhood for the Uzis. How he get the name Uzi Vert? We done get this nigga a pad. I hate these rapping niggas because the rapping niggas is imitating niggas like me who almost threw our life away for the bullshit. We realized we was tricked. I'm trying to tell the kids, listen, say nigga, y'all don't have to wait to get to the penitentiary to meet the real niggas who these niggas is emulating, and you go realize that these niggas done been tricked. Everybody, when they leave visitation in prison, get naked, kick their feet up, and spread their booty open so that white boy can look for contraband. Oh, wow. All of us done it, nigga. Oh, wow. They ain't telling the babies that part. So I'm saying, no, leave that boy alone, man. Let him rap. And don't try to kill his career, man. Cause you niggas didn't get to be gangster as y'all was kids. Y'all didn't really get to be gangster. None of us did, homie. None of us did. We just needed a hug.
A lot of people call you a hypocrite because of your delivery. You know how you just said to keep, it's how you say things, it's how you approach things. You came at Uzi and Gilly super disrespectful.
Yeah, I did. With every intent to.
Yeah, but earlier
I ain't trying to make friends with these niggas, homie. They got super disrespect. Name me a rap lyric that's respectful. Name me some music that these niggas make that's respectful. How in the fuck they go demand some respect when they some of the most disrespectful motherfuckers to the black woman we ever seen? How? And not only are they in it in their lyrics, they in it in their actions. Future got 12 baby mamas, just putting babies everywhere, ain't raising none of them. Niggas just making fatherless babies everywhere. When all the statistics say fatherless children, nigga, is at the greatest detriment. How this nigga doing this? So listen, this is what I'm telling everybody. Nigga, fuck what I say. Nigga, look at what I do in real life. You niggas getting stuck on what I'm saying. You niggas falling in love with the Mackin', nigga. You niggas falling in love with the Mackin'. That's for the hoes, nigga. You niggas falling in love with my conversation. Nigga, look past the conversation and look at what I do in real life. Nigga, I feed the village. I told you, nigga, that nobody bought no Christmas toys. I adopted families, nigga, for Christmas before I went to Miami. So, nigga, I done earned the right to sit up and talk to you, nigga. You nigga been disrespecting the black woman, disrespecting the community. You niggas holler about putting drugs in women drinks, fucking them. Pimp C say I'm gonna kick in the door, rob the nigga, fuck his main honey. I'm looking at rape. I'm looking at kidnap. You niggas just done everything. Now here it is, somebody telling y'all, fuck you niggas. Y'all ain't none of that shit y'all say y'all been, and y'all done us bad for too long, nigga. Now I'm wrong? Man, give us some good rap music. Ain't no more keep your head up. You niggas killing that. And you niggas say y'all to shoot up a nigga mama house. You niggas is killing black women, children, and say smoke them, smoke Tuka. How much more disrespectful can you get? And this woman is begging and pleading with Lil Durk. Nigga, y'all ain't gonna say nothing. She pleading. Y'all gonna look at me like I'm wrong? Nigga,
All right. So, hey, we heard him say it. We heard him say it, and he called out a few people. He called out a few of them. Game being number one. He called out my Tupac. Now, I ain't like that, most definitely. But he called out a few people. Kiwi, tell me a little bit about what your thoughts are. What you thinking?
Well, you know, with Charleston White, man, he all over the place. I'm gonna say that. And the thing about it is that, you know, my opinion, a snitch is a snitch all day long. And he also said he want to help the children, teach them how to become snitches. Now, who would say that? And why are you don't have nothing better to do but sit around and want to destroy other people's lives, but you say you're not doing this for the money, or you're not doing this, for the fame, but that's what it seemed like. And it seemed like you hiding behind the children. That's just my opinion.
Okay, so let me ask you something, Miss Kiwi. So when you say snitching, what he snitching on?
Look,
I'm just trying to get an understanding.
He's telling on everybody. Don't even come in his DM talking nothing. He telling on everybody. Whatever he think he know about you, he gonna tell it.
But don't the tabloids do that now?
Well, that's just what he is. He the tabloids. He just like the tabloids,
Right. Because one thing that I know is that when it is that you in that limelight, that means that everybody have access to your life. Yeah. Everybody have access, whether it's the truth, it's the untruth, lies, whatever. They gonna put it out there because that's what sells. That's what gets people's attention. And that's one thing that I found when I was listening to one of his podcasts. And I want to shout out to Say Cheese because he got the game and he gone with it. He done built a relationship with Charleston White, and therefore he literally have been able to bring him in to voice his opinion and what it is and get, and it's getting the word out there. We talking about somebody that's got over 1 million viewers, followers, that's hungry to hear what he has to say whenever it is that he posts.
Well, so people like entertainment. People like, whether it's the truth or whether it's a lie, people like to be entertained. That's what they feed off of. That's what people drive off of. People want to hear it. If they can have something to go and gossip about, then, they tuned in.
Yep, and you're right. And that's one thing that, I don't agree with how it is that he is distributing the message. If you're an OG, like he said he was in one of the other interviews that he did with Say Cheese, if you're an OG, then you want to sit up there and give it positive. Yeah, you can still be real with giving it to it on a positive level, but you talk about somebody staying in the same mentality that they was back in the day when you doing the exact same thing with how it is that you spreading that message. So I feel, in my opinion, yeah, I agree with a lot that the brother is saying. How it is that the brother is saying it is where it is that it have me literally all torn up and disgruntled about it. Right. Because for the simple fact and reason being, I don't appreciate us putting each other down. Exactly. When there is a message, you don't have to give the message in a negative manner. You can give it 100% in the real, but does it have to be turn them down?
Right, right. You know, it just seemed like that's what he about, though. He say he's about uplifting, but he say he do more turn people's character down as opposed to turn that person down. So what you think about that?
But I'm gonna say this: a person's character is who, you know, it kind of represents who they are. Also, sometimes a person's character is who it is that they're hiding behind. Yeah. They may not be able to let their realness show. So they build up this character to help represent that real person that's trying to speak out or that's trying to let themselves be known. So I'll say it again. We all have a character. We all are actresses in some form, actors and actresses in some form of the manner. But that's one thing that I don't appreciate about what he's doing is the turn down. And then when you going after people's kids, exactly. you that right there is a no-no. Right. You don't go after people's kids. No, you just don't do that.
We got another host that then joined us, Miss Meek. We got Fast Lane in the building.
All right. Yes. All right. Yes.
So Fast Lane, we were basically just kind of getting the opinions of the people on Charleston White. You know, we were showing a couple of clips. As a matter of fact, we're going to show one more. And
let me ask you a question. What happened with the whole Nipsey situation? Because a lot of people were upset and in arms about that particular.
Yeah, they didn't go to the funeral. They don't know. They didn't get to meet Earmus. They know the rapper lyrics. They don't even know Nipsey Hussle. They don't even know Nipsey. He got another name. They stuck on the character. They'll never get to know Earmus. So I was living in California, right? I never knew he was that popular. But see him on the news every now and then. Come back home, don't nobody know Nipsey. I didn't know him really in California. We went to the store and everything. I really didn't know him. After he died, I'm back home saying, man, they doing all this shit for this nigga.
Hating.
Who is he? We don't even know nothing about him. So I get invited to the funeral. I go to the funeral. I'm going to hear about Nip. It's in a Coliseum. I walk in. I sit on the floor, catty corner to celebrities. I'm looking up, man, motherfuckers smoking weed. They playing this music with cussing in it. So I'm saying, man, it's a dead body over there. It's a casket. So as I'm sitting there for Nip, I hear people talking about Earmus. Man, I didn't even know that was his name. Most people don't even know it. Can't even pronounce the name, but they can say Nip. So I'm sitting there, man. I'm listening to his mother. I listen to his brother, his father, Lauren London. Then his 7-year-old kid, Lil Wayne, little boy come up there. And this little boy says, last night, Earmus came to me in a dream. Man, something hit me. Man, I put that weed out. And the little boy's voice was so clear. And he said he was in heaven. Come on, man, how can this? Who told that kid to say that? Man. Nah, they bullshitting.
See, that's what the
Who
devil
told that 7-year-old baby to say that? How can he articulate? Y'all go listen to it when we done. How can he articulate that? It was so.
Who is he to question it?
How can that kid do that? He said
God?
Earmus. He didn't say Nipsey.
That's how the devil talk.
Nipsey was left back here. For all y'all that don't know nothing about Earmus, Earmus went to heaven.
What difference you call
it? I put that shit out. Now I'm paying attention. So I'm with the Rolling 60s. I spend the day with the Rolling 60s. On the way back, one of the founders of the Rolling 60s, give me a ride back to the neighborhood where I was at. He didn't say nothing all day long.
big old guy. He said, man, when Nip was about 12 years old, he came up to him and he said, hey, big homie, can I ask you a question?
So we're going to pause that and we're going to go back to the conversation of what we were talking about. These are just our opinions on Charleston White. Call in and tell us what y'all think. The hotline number is 515-599-1687. That's 515-599-1687. What you think about Charleston White Fast Lane?
Well, me, myself, I ain't going to speak on a man I don't know. I don't know him. He don't sit at my round tables. I don't even rock with guys like that. And when I say guys like that, I'm talking about guys that speak against other brothers and the deceased, for one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's speaking words that he would have never said to a man while he was living. And me, where I stand, as the general I am, that's one of our biggest problems as black people, white people, whatever you claim to be. We put too much negative out here in this world. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't got something good to say, don't say nothing at all, nigga. And for two, you talk as a rat, you is a rat. You feel me? And as a rat, where you stand, you never even stood on them certain sides of that corner. It's obviously because you don't think like the lessons that was taught to make you think a certain way. So, you know what I mean? How I think about him is, shit, I don't want to speak on that goofy ass nigga because he don't stand where I stand as a man. You know what I mean? Right. Because as a man, if I don't know you, and even if I do know you, if I got something to say, I'm going to say it to you personally. So if you're not here, then I'm going to let that man rest in peace. You see what I'm saying? And you talking about Nip, but Nip done touched a lot of good people. So whether they call him, whatever they call him, he still is who he is. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. His legacy stand for what he is. His works count for who he is, not for what another nigga say about him. You know what I'm saying? And really, he ain't doing nothing but playing a divide and conquer game to me. You know what I mean? They always send a field nigga to come catch the real soldiers or the real mandingos or whatever we choose to call. No matter how far we go back, they could never catch us. They always had to use one of our own. You see what I'm saying? So he ain't no different than the nigga to put the gun to Nipsey head. Straight from Nipsey hood, but somebody had to send him. Just like somebody had to send Charleston White, because the way he talked as a police-ass nigga, you couldn't have been from out in the streets because you wouldn't have survived like that. You see what I'm saying? Because real niggas don't sit up and tear each other down. That's one of our biggest problems. We tear each other down because of what the fuck we think. But what we think don't always mean that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So sometimes we need to learn to keep our opinions to our motherfucking self. You see what I'm saying? Because our kids is listening. And we training each other to snitch on each other? Come on, man. What part of the game is that? He bragging on saying he's the police and this and that. If that's your position, then play your position, my nigga. But don't be trying to confuse these kids and make it seem like it's a real nigga acting like a snitch, because ain't nothing real about snitching. Because when you do what you do, you better be accountable for your own actions as a man.
Exactly.
So when you think it's okay to tell on them, that's like a kid growing up on the playground where we come from in my concrete jungle. Wasn't no old he did it or you telling on somebody. That mean you can't come back out here no more with us. You see what I'm saying? That's where I come from. You couldn't even play on the corners with us no more because you're going to get your ass whooped every time somebody going to put their foot in your ass for telling. You see what I'm saying? So that's where I come from. Same way he kicking up dust, talking shit about Bootsy and all that. Come on, my nigga, you asking for it. Then it make me wonder who you working for, though, Poppy. Because for real, though, real niggas ain't going to look for trouble. We trying to avoid it. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Well, he say he worked for the police. He said that out front.
It's deeper than the police, it seemed like to me.
Yeah.
You know
Did we have a caller that was calling in?
No, I don't think we had a caller calling in just yet, but you can hit the hotline, 515-599-1687, if you want to tune in to this conversation. Tune in and let us hear your opinions on Charleston White. If you don't know who he is, maybe you need to
what? And I agree with Fastlane. As I stated before, it's all about the presentation, how it is that you say it. And our ultimate goal is, especially when it comes to our younger kids that's growing up, who it is that we are standing and representing ourselves to in whatever lane it is that we rolling down, whatever field it is that we go to. You know, we excuse me. We open ourselves up for a lot of things. And we have to remember that we have our younger generation, that's our future, that's going to be the ones that's going to be driving and ruling the world in the future for us, then we want to make sure that they are grounded with a solid foundation of what that's supposed to be like. We got to stop all of the killing and promoting that killing is okay. And that's why I stated before, I know that, you know, the message and the way that it is that he is doing it is not the, I don't agree with that. Some of the things that he have said, though, I do agree with, only for the simple fact and being, he is talking about all of what is going on. And it's a lot of people that's out. I mean, a lot of the guys that's out there, that's their craft and they rapping, but some of them may live the life it is that they are rapping about. So I'm all about being true to the game. If you're going to be in the game, be true to the game. Don't fornicate or falsify what it is that you haven't done, because you got somebody that's looking at you in the mirror or looking at you on the TV or looking at you and envisioning themselves of being the same you. So we got to make sure that there is a different message that we are getting out there to our youth. It's too many kids that's killing kids now. Exactly. Too many kids that's out there killing kids because of things that they are being brought up in and brought up around. Exactly. We got to get our kids' mindsets back on a different playing field than what it is right now.
And that's the point, sis. That's the point. You know, we training each other to think negative to each other. That's steady adding to that negative energy. We got a caller coming in.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey. How you doing this evening?
This is Cleophas.
How you doing, Cleophas?
I wanted to talk about the things that y'all was talking.
All right, well, come on with it. Let's hear your opinion on this.
I think Charleston White, he is a national treasure. He is getting rid of all of these gangbangers and these thugs that's out here making it hard for us in society.
Hey, bro.
I sleep good at night knowing this is Charleston White out there.
All right, well, check this out. You sound like you from the same force that he's from, because he ain't getting rid of shit. He add negative energy. Negative and negative don't equal positive, bro. You don't get rid of nothing, add negative energy. You don't kick off wars making peace. You feel me? So it don't add up,
my nigga. He's with the MAGA. He's with the MAGA. Make America great again. He's with the MAGA.
And you sound like you wearing a white sheet on your head. You sound like you got the white sheet with the eyes cut out. You feel me? Because that ain't helping our young brothers, bro. That ain't helping our young brothers. That's training our young. You say I look like what?
That's one of those thugs.
No, I look like a chief. Look me in my eyes. Now, I took the glasses off so you can see me. I don't see you, but you can see me. This is what you call a real chief, my nigga. I got an old soul in me. And I ain't trying to destroy my own people. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got to destroy my own people to be great. That's what I'm saying, my nigga. That's one of our biggest problems. We put negative energy out to this universe.
He got community programs and he got all kind of things he doing.
What city he in?
White got community programs for the kids.
He do have a community program for the children.
But you can't do positive and negative. It don't equal a positive, though, bro. If you're going to be positive, be positive. You ain't got to shit on another nigga, though. You ain't got to tear down a whole community to build up a community, bro.
That's right. And you are so right, Fastlane. But let me just like this conversation is going right here, it's both persons' opinions. However, the same thing, and I'm just sitting back and observing, the same thing that Charleston White is doing in the community, doing what he's doing now in the community, is just what this caller just did to you, Fastlane. Exactly. He took you where he is. And that's something that we as a people have to rise above. We can't let nobody control our emotions, our feelings, and how it is that we respond to certain things. That's just like I was speaking earlier about the tabloids. We got tabloids that's owned by white people that's talking about us in their magazines, on their channels, everywhere. He is just like the tabloids. So we got to learn as a people, and that's how it is that we're going to start coming together, is if it is that we do not stoop to the level of others. We got to learn to rise above and keep it moving. We know what it is that we're about. This man don't know you from Adam that's calling in. Just like
It's
he
okay.
actually
It ain't
don't
personal.
know.
I ain't taking it personal.
He actually don't know none of the people that he is really talking about. He just read something about what it is that they do or somebody else can put out there on them. He's never sat down.
But he's gonna make America great
So
again.
it's okay. You don't even have to explain him. He ain't no different than a lot of them. So he just got a response. That's all
I
he
think
got.
he should run for president. I think
He
would
just
be
got
a
a
great
response.
president
That's
to
just like when we
society.
watch Donald Trump talk. You know what I mean? Donald Trump say a lot of shit, and we respond to it, but that don't mean that he's moving nothing. He ain't moving no mountains or nothing. He's only moving the people that's following him. Just like the caller. That's his opinion. Everybody has one. So I'm just giving him what he's asking for, letting him know that, yeah, it's a different opinion besides what he think about dude, because you know, he ain't no different than dude. It's just like dude calling. You know what I'm saying? Dude want to talk, we going to talk. He's calling a podcast, so let's talk. But what he's talking to is the other side of the things he's talking about. You see what I'm saying? We can't act like we're trying to build and you destroying your people. How can you shit on any of these guys instead of sitting them down and talk to them, walk them through it?
Right.
That's been the problem. Yeah, I might look like some, but have you shown me how to look different? Have you shown me how to put on a tie?
Yeah,
have you shown me how to walk into these businesses and do different?
He said jail is a great place to straighten out these young men.
Well,
he said jail makes a man come home, and he said jail makes a great place to come. I mean, he said it makes if you take them to jail, then they come out to be a better person.
Everybody don't have to go to jail, baby, to be a better person. You don't have to go to jail to be a better person. Incarceration,
caller,
you incarcerated in your mind if you think about it.
Well,
I appreciate you calling in and sharing your opinion in reference to the subject it is that we're speaking on. Because hey, why not say it?
Right.
That's what our
real. And we appreciate you. Hold up, I'm gonna send a sound out for him. He sound like we got a police on the line. Y'all, it's all good. No worries. We don't care where you stand. As long as you do your job well. As long as you do your job well. But the thing is this, bro. In order for us to build, we gotta quit destroying each other. I don't care where you stand on this globe. When you put out negative energy, you're going to get negative energy. So that's deeper than what I look like, and that's deeper than what he looked like and what she looked like. Exactly. Negative is negative and a positive is a positive, bro. In order for us to build, we got to start putting more positive energy into each other. Who am I to judge you? You ain't got no room to cast no judgment. That's what I'm saying. So who is that nigga to cast judgment?
Absolutely, Fast Lane. That's the reason why it is that, hey, I pray, I sit God on them in a minute. So you want to come towards me, and this is just me speaking. That's my motto. That's the way that I get rid of that negative energy. And believe me, it backs them up off of me real quick. Amen. So, caller, we appreciate what it is that you had to say tonight. That was just, I mean, it was awesome to hear from you and your side.
We do. There's some of those still out here.
Mac great, as you said.
You heard me? The biggest trick the devil ever pulled was made us think he ain't exist. And he revealed himself every time. As soon as you speak positive, he gonna pop up. You feel me?
Sure is.
So yeah, I speak for neighborhood Nip. You know what I mean? May his soul rest in peace. And I thank him for touching those that he had touched. And those that didn't understand, it wasn't meant for him to understand. You know what I mean?
That's right. And that's for anybody. That's with everybody. I am a true believer that you can't tell me about the miles that I done walked in my shoes. My miles that I done walked are my miles. Your miles are your miles. So you can't condemn me or talk about me, because I'm pretty sure that along your walk, you done had some struggles and so on and so forth. And you done did a lot of things that I probably haven't done. Amen. So that is something that that's one thing that stood out to me. I feel that, he just like he a tabloid nigga. That's just all.
Bottom line. Go keep putting us on the front line and destroying us. He making us look, he entertaining these fools that judge us on the outside looking in. Mm-hmm. But that's just one part of the book. But if you read the whole book, you're going to realize we was all through there. Everything that was positive was us. So all he doing is steady adding to the negative thoughts that was once created about us. That's a small portion of man, period. Ain't no man perfect. Like he said, we all strive for perfection. You know what I mean? Yes. In order to balance out the scales, that means you got some negative and positive. Exactly. There's no man that don't have it. You feel me? Exactly. So who is Charles White or whatever the fuck his name is to judge anybody? You feel me? He's getting paid off of being a fucking Uncle Tom ass nigga. That's my opinion. To those that don't agree, that's your choice. We all got one. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's right. Amen. Amen. Everybody's opinion is their opinion.
515-599-1687. Tune in to the conversation. Let us hear your opinions.
Okay.
Charleston White.
We're going to take a quick intermission and we're going to be right back.
Well, are we on an intermission?
Where were our song at?
I'm trying to play it now.
I woke up this morning, money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind. I woke up this morning, money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind. I'm talking skyscrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on the million, ain't got no time for you haters. Skyscrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on the million, ain't got no time for you haters. Fast lane screaming all gas, no brakes. Been out just since a baby, low God knows I need a break. I ain't talking federal cages or the state. I'm talking Dubai, Miami, or LA. I ain't waiting on it. I'm booking my flight today, 747 worldwide points when I slide. Addicted to foreign automobiles before I could drive. I came from the mud, but had to put that pride to the side. Since shit I ran that bag up 1,000 times. Copper color interior, gray goose. Paparazzi thumbs up, telling me great shoot. Haters saying sorry, I don't know why I hate you. I woke up this morning, money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind. I woke up this morning, money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind. I'm talking scrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on the million, ain't got no time for you haters. Skyscrapers and plenty of paper. Got my mind on the million, ain't got no time for you haters. I woke up this morning, they come back, they hitting my line, I'm making them mad. I ran it up, they coming in last. I'm swerving my Lakers, I'm ready to crash. Hey, why would you play with me knowing I'm yeah. You bro. Fuck that shit's stressful. It'll stress you out. Gotta get to the bag. Got to. I just wanna be rich, and I just wanna be rich. I just wanna be rich for all the days that I ain't never had. Shit, I just wanna be. And I just wanna be rich. I just wanna be rich for all the days that I ain't never had. I remember being broke, pockets on empty. Ain't no handouts on my block, you had to get them hands filthy. Hand in hand combat, half my city trying to kill me. That was in middle school, so I kept the ratchet with me. Younger was trained to go on sight, we scratch it instantly. Play with my Donetos, get your slump like Kennedy. One way in the valley, it's either rich or dead. Go hard or get caught sleeping and catch one in your head. Better focus on that bag and get some bread, cause them lawyers ain't cheap and it costs to bury the dead. So I live my life on the edge to make sure my family's fed. Go hard or starve until I'm laying with the dead. I just wanna be rich, and I just wanna be rich. I just wanna be rich for all the days that I ain't never had. Shit, I just wanna be rich, and I just wanna be rich. I just wanna be rich for all the days that I ain't never had. I move my
mountains. Blue faces constantly counting. Ran it up so much I think it's time for accounting. About to move to AZ, buy a house in the mountains. Overlooking my lake and the acres surrounded. Been swimming in a pool of drugs, damn near drowned in it. Swimming with the sharks and they keep me grounded. They call me Pablito, that's baby Pablo in the flesh. To live to see today, just know that I'm blessed. Life is too short to be worrying about death. So I'm pushing it to the limit until my last breath. I live a private lifestyle from penthouse suites to private jets. Work the block like a Hebrew when I touch that Pyrex. I just wanna be rich, and I just wanna be rich. I just wanna be rich for all the days that I ain't never had shit. I just wanna be rich, and I just wanna be rich. I just wanna be rich for all the days that I ain't never had shit. And I just wanna. I know we all wanna be rich. 'Cause being broke is a bitch. No disrespect to my females.
All right. We tuning back in. We tuning back in to Charleston White. Opinions on Charleston White. Call in to the hotline, 515-599-1687. Come on, talk to us. Come on.
All right. I want to first shout out, hey, My City, My Music Radio.
Hey,
Woo,
now,
woo.
My City,
And-
My Music. Big ups to Justin.
And that hot, that hot single that I just heard, 747. All right. I like it.
Appreciate it.
Nice,
Appreciate it.
nice. Tell us
I
where we can
like
find
it. That was
that.
hot.
Or will that be coming out soon?
It'll be coming out soon. I just left out the studio today, probably in the last 30 minutes. That's why I was late.
All right now.
Yeah, just
Okay.
grinding.
Okay, so one thing for sure is Charleston White, you can go after anybody else you want to, but that one right there, if you come for him, you got problems.
Problems.
Problems. I'm just going to put it out there for you right now.
Hey, we in the studio doing it. Call us hotline 515-599-1687.
All right. So I was listening to another one of his podcasts, and I'm just going to speak on the one that just recently.
Hold on, Miss Meek. We might have a caller. Okay. We got a caller on the line.
Call from
Queen Papa Bear.
Okay.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
All right, we got a caller, Cool Papa Bell. How you doing this evening?
Hey, what's up with the Kiwi? What's up with it?
Oh, I'm all right, baby. I can't complain.
747, Miss Meek. How y'all doing?
Cool. What up, Poppy?
We glad to hear you on the line. So what's your opinion about what we talking about?
Man, look, I really ain't really got nothing positive to say about that man. That he trying to get people incarcerated, and he feels like it's cool to throw black people in slavery. So no, I really don't really agree with nothing he's saying. And the approach that he's teaching these youngsters is that it's okay to tell on people, and it's okay to do this, that, and the other. But I just don't feel that he is stand-up real dude. It's a lot of people out here that use the music industry to get away from their life, and it's actually saving people's life. And he's actually trying to put them back in the hole that they just crawled up out of, just so he can get a little fame and get a little popularity. Because let's be honest, if he wasn't doing what he was doing, I wouldn't be talking about him on the show today.
You right.
That's right.
That's right.
So he gained some popularity.
He said he was going to open up him a snitch school for the young folks to teach them how to snitch. I mean.
So if you want to be popular for snitching, then hey.
Yeah,
you got to go with the consequences that come with it, though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what parent is going to send you to their kid to him to teach them how to snitch? That's crazy.
Yeah, especially in that manner. I mean, we want to teach our kids that their voices need to be heard. And if somebody is doing something wrong to them, then they feel comfortable to come to us and talk to us. But we ain't trying to downgrade our own or anyone for that matter, because we don't want, who wants to send somebody else to jail? First and foremost, our system is the worst. it's not about reforming anybody. So if you're talking about reformation, then our penal system is not there. And that's going to be a topic a little later on, as you know, as we go on. But the penal system is not where it is at to be sending anyone there. You know, I listened to one of his podcasts earlier, and one thing that just really got to me was him using God in the forms that he was using God, and saying that he prayed, excuse me, for young Dirk. Was it Dirk? Is that who it is that just went to prison? He prayed for him to go to jail because that was the only way he was going to be able to. Who?
His God, you don't know who his God is. His God might be the devil. You know, he's not going to call the devil the God if that's his God. So you don't know what God he worships.
Right.
He
You don't know who sent him.
up in the sky or at the bottom.
Exactly.
You're right, and you're right. So that's the reason why I got offended. That's the reason why it is that I got offended.
Because a lot of people worship a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the thing is, though, it's obvious of the energy. That's why I say energy is everything. If you putting out negative energy, it ain't no way that that's God training you or sending you to put out negative energy. He's steady trying to destroy the people. We already in a messed up condition. We don't need no help with that. You feel me? That's why they say trouble, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble gonna find you. Exactly. And we already done had enough of that. You feel me? We need nobody to tear us down. We need somebody to lift us up.
That's right. And we especially don't want to tear each other down. When is that going to change? When is the mindset of us as a people going to change? Where we are doing more lifting each other up, brotherly help, brotherly love, standing strong there in the battlefield as the battles are being fought with each other. When are we going to start trusting one another? When are we going to start supporting one another? That's what it is that I feel that the messages need to be constant around now, instead of the message that he is capitalizing on.
Right.
Miss Meek, have you ever seen that movie Get Out?
Yeah, I don't like that movie.
You seen it? So when we get Charleston White, Candace Owens, and Kanye West, we just gonna start flicking picture cameras at them, see if we can make them come back. You know what I'm saying? It's like off that move. Maybe we can save them.
Oh my God!
But you can't save nobody that don't want to be saved.
Baby.
That's right. You sure can't.
Some people love what they do, bro. Okay. Some people love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he made instances, a few remarks earlier that, you know, that I was watching, because I've been kind of watching him, and I'm not been watching you. If you are hearing this message, I wasn't been watching you. I was just studying you because I wanted to be able to make sure that the message that I portrayed tonight was totally to hopefully reach you with what it is that you're trying to do, not tear us down. You need to seek the same type of help that you keep saying that others need. Right. You need that same help.
Yes. Church.
Yes, most definitely.
But caller, we thank you for calling in, and we hope you stay tuned and call in again. Yeah, so we're going to end this segment on Charles White. I think that's enough about him. We can talk about him all night long because we got a lot to say, but, you know, it's just our opinions and how we feel. So
yeah, I think our message was heard, and I don't want to give too much more energy to him because, as Fastlane has been stating all night, the negative energy, believe me, it can really tear you down. You heard me coughing up. I was getting all coughed up, and and I'm losing my voice and all that stuff. No, he ain't worth it. He's not getting ready to get all of that out of me.
Yeah, the devil is only as live as we keep him. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Absolutely.
You know, because he, you know, later for him. That's what I say. Later for that.
Later for that.
You know, we all got consequences for the actions we take.
That's right. Absolutely.
Wisely, you know what I mean? No matter what fence we stand on, you know, what side we on, you know what I mean? You better be careful what you choose.
That's right. Absolutely. Well, it's been real, Miss Kiwi and Fast Lane. I really have enjoyed our show tonight, and I can't wait to next
Definitely.
week. I know you guys will be traveling for next week.
ATL, shawty.
ATL, here we come, bitch.
Yeah, that's right. You all will be in the ATL.
That's
Yes.
Whoa.
Well,
what
we just
happened?
ending the
Where'd you
show
go?
tonight, and we thank y'all for tuning in, and hope to see y'all next Friday, same time, 8:15. Peace.
Wow.